Well, hello everybody. It's been a long time. I'm Raptol. I'm here with a battle for you. I know the last time I posted was last year at some points, and kind of told you before. I'm in dental school. I've been busy. There's been a lot of other stuff going on, and I kind of just didn't really feel like posting battles anymore. I still watch people do a few things here and there, but that's really all the time I had, or all I had time for, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I had an idea for a Sun team a little while ago. It kind of started back in the day when Kyurem Black went OU, as I was trying to look at cool sets to use that were a little different than normal. And I realized that it was walled by things like Ferrothorn. Scissor did a good job on it. So I decided of sticking Hidden Power Fire on it with a subset. And I decided, well, Hidden Power Fire is all well and good, but I think it would do a little bit better if it was in the sun also. Give it the sun boost, so it'd kind of give it a stab boost and all that cool stuff. Anyway, there's some other stuff that I guess I'll talk about as it goes on. I'm not going to do like a team survey or anything. If you want me to, after this battle or two, to kind of go through the team, I can do that for you guys. I'm more than willing to do that. But I thought I would just kind of have a battle, see what happened, and yeah, let's go with this. All right. So let's see what we got here. So I've used this team a few times, not too many, but I used it a couple times just to test out how things work. And I've won some, I've lost some. It's not the best team in the world, but I kind of like it and it's fun. So let's just kind of go with it. I've actually been starting with Kingdra a good amount. It has a lot of things that work really well against a lot of different teams. This is kind of a counter to rain teams and other cool stuff like that. So, he has no dragon resist, so I could do that. I could go for the surf. I think I'm just going to go turn 1 Draco, because why the heck not? This is a Swift Swim Kingdra, so it's a really good rain counter. It is modest, and it is choice specs. It's actually something that Elo has used before as choice specs with Draco, Dragon Pulse, Surf for, if they change the weather on you, and Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire is a really good surprise attack on this guy, and it's gotten me quite a lot of kills, surprisingly. Kingdra isn't the fastest thing on the pitch, but it has a decent enough natural bulk that I can usually take a hit or two from your average Joe Pokemon and deal back a crap ton of damage. I was debating doing a Scarf on it instead of Specs, but Specs is just so good. As far as Sun teams go, this team isn't as offensive as a lot of other Sun teams are. I do have the Chlorophyll Venusaur Sweeper. It is mixed. It doesn't have Sleep Powder, but it has EQ for things like Heatran and that stuff, and then Giga Train and Hidden Power Ice. And I miss the Draco. Of course I miss the Draco. You cannot imagine how many times I've counted that stupid attack missing. What are you going to do? Of course, I'm trying to stall for time. This guy's taking his sweet time between attacks, but I guess it's okay. It gives me time to talk to you guys because it's been forever. How you doing, by the way? I'm doing pretty well. I'm actually just about halfway through dental school, so that's a thing. We actually start in clinic in about a month and a half, so we get to start working on actual people. That's scary and awesome at the same time. But yeah, anyway, so the Kingdra set, it's something Elo used, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I thought it'd be really cool. So it does give me 2 dragons on this team, obviously with the Kyurem Black. But, so I sometimes am afraid of dragons a little bit, but honestly, Donphan does such a good job of walling things like Garchomp and all of that. And apparently he is a special attacking, not a bulky Starmie. Well, that's all well and good. The thing should have died in the first turn, but no, it had to miss because it's stupid. Ugh, what are you going to do? One other thing I noticed, he doesn't have a spinner. So I do have my Donphan, who's both the Stealth Rocker and Spinner. It's the pretty much standard sets. Well, I guess if this guy's taking so much time and I just talked through my whole team, I wouldn't have to do a separate video about it. So it is max HP, and it's actually split between attack and defense. It is more defensive than offensive, EV-wise and nature-wise, but I wanted to give it enough attack EVs to do a good amount against dragons with things like Ice Shard, or just do EQ things for a good amount of damage, and it still has a good enough bulk. Blissey is a pretty standard Blissey. It's Flamethrower because it's Sun Boosted, Toxic, Wish Protect. Wish passing has been really nice for this team, especially like I was talking about things like Garchomp that I've run into. They go in on Blissey as I wish, and I go into down fan. They hit me for good chunk, and kind of just don't do a lot and bring my down fan back up to full. So that's been really nice. Ninetales is a pretty normal Ninetales. It's the defensive ish set, speed, defense, HP, EVs, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp. Hey, made a move. You see, that did not do a lot. I really have no idea if that's banded or scarfed or who knows what. He forfeited. Okay, well, that was anticlimactic. Let's try for another battle because I'm not really wanting to start this over. Okay, so no Sun on this team. I'm okay with that. I think what we're going to do... we're actually going to start off with Donphan. I think he's going to start off with his Ninjask, but I have an idea. Start off with an Ninjask. That's surprising. But this way I have the priority. And so it's kind of nice, So is he going to protect on the first turn, or is he going to sub? If he protects, I can Stealth Rock, which would really be nice. I think I'm going to do that. It's a little risky instead of just going for the straight damage so he can't boost up, but... yes, alright. So I made the right play. He went for the protect, and I got my Stealth Rocks up full free. And along with that, now I can just kind of Ice Shard and hope to do a lot of damage. But yeah, so like I said, Earthquake, Ice Shard, Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin. That didn't do a whole lot. It didn't do a whole lot. It should be enough to get rid of the sub, hopefully, as long as I don't get a lower damage roll. Okay, that's good. So all he got was speed. Speed doesn't bother me very much on this team, to be honest. So he's probably going to Bullet Seed, because that's kind of what they do. Shoot, he's going to Spore first. What am I thinking? Oh, he's going to low shit. He's going to low shit. Okay. Well, that's not very good for me. Obviously, he's... shoot. I kind of didn't really think this through, did I? In all honesty, Ninetales isn't going to help that much against this team. I mean, he does have the steals, but it's not going to... Oh, relax with your battle timer. I'm talking here. The grown-ups are talking. Relax. I am able to deal with Breylooms on this team all right. Actually, Kingdra's able to work pretty well on them as long as, I'm at full HP, which I am. Because I can go for a Hidden Power Fire, and, oh god, what was I thinking? He's sporing me. Oh boy, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm a really big idiot. This is not going to go well. I think I'm going to lose this match purely by the fact that I can't think of what I should do right now. Well, if I go into Venusaur, low sweep, I think should be a 3-hit KO. I'm not 100% certain on that. Okay, he went for Bullet Seed and only did 2, which is perfect. That makes me feel a lot better about myself. because I was really going to be in a bad place if that started doing more damage. But okay, I'm at least able to take the damn thing out. That was really scary for a minute or two. I still actually don't feel too good, honestly, about where this game is going. I could switch out Venusaur and I will have the full chlorophyll boost again, which I'm going to have to do. I do have a Blissey on this team. Like I said before, it is standard Bliss, more or less, a little bit of HP, but I think it's mostly all defense, special defense, and and then the rest in HP. I have used Toxic quite a bit on that thing. It's able to shit. It's able to do a good amount of work more often than not. I think I just got to Toxic this thing and just hope for the best. Okay, so it only does 43%. That's really not bad. And this gives me a chance actually to go in a Donphan, and take the Psyshock, and then I can go right back to Blissey and take the probable Draco Meteor. And if I do that, I can Wish, or I can just go out to something else. Yeah, sorry guys, this is obviously my first narration in a long freaking time, so I'm sorry if I'm kind of boring or doing anything. I'm kind of thinking methodically here, just going through, thinking about the game and talking at the same time, obviously, since it's a live narration. And I really didn't know what else I wanted to do, so I thought this would be kind of cool. And I hope you guys, do enjoy this. I'm not expecting a crazy amount of people to watch it, but I was kind of thinking, just for my own, own self, I'm like, it'd be kind of fun to do this. Just because it has been such a long time since I've done something like this. Oh man, if I knew he was going to do that, I would have gone to Venusaur and it would have been amazing. Oh, it would have been so amazing. So, I really want to go for the Ice Shard because I really want to predict a switch into one of his dragons or his Ninjask. And I think just for the purpose of having a chance in this game, I have to do that. Crap. I mean, he made the right play. Crap. Okay, so now I have to Rapid Spin, because I need these things out of the way to make sure my Kyurem doesn't get hurt coming in, and other fun stuff like that. I don't have a lot of options at this point. I mean, I kind of just have to Earthquake this thing and hope for the best. Okay, so he doesn't paralyze me, which is so good. I would have not been happy if he paralyzed me. And he doesn't paralyze me again. Okay, I got to tell you guys, I was doing a battle earlier, and a Jirachi had T-Wave, and I can think of this, and Iron Head. He flinched 3 of my Pokemon to death. Didn't miss a single flinch. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? This is getting ridiculous. I don't have the time to deal with your shit. It's like, Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to sack King. I'm going to hope he stays in, and I'm going to sack Kingdra. Because if I do that, it'll give me a little bit more toxic damage, and it'll give it'll give Donphan a better chance to kill. Or, actually, no. I'm going to go to Venusaur, and I'm going to Hidden Power Ice, because I think that will kill from this range. And it does. Perfect. Like I said, this is a mixed set. It's Giga Drain, Hidden Power Ice, and EQ along with Growth. It is much more specialty based, so EQ doesn't do a lot unless it's really effective against things. But it's one of those things that I needed on this team. You got to have without Growth, that really didn't do a whole lot. It's not a lot I can do with it, but it still does a decent chunk. and I can kind of go from there. So I don't remember what I did before. I think, oh no, I ice sharded him, so it didn't really, didn't hit him for an EQ. So this, I have to go for EQ, even if he's going to switch. He goes for Meteor Mash. That doesn't do a whole lot. It's not that big a deal, and I am able to kill off the Metagross. The problem is here that my Kyurem Black one-on-one versus Salamence is going to lose. So my best option, or my best chance here is for this Ice Shard to kill him. And it doesn't kill him. But oh, it doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because Donphan is bulky. Oh yeah, that really makes me happy. I don't know why I didn't expect to live that, to be completely honest with you. But alright, well I think this game's kind of in the bag now, no matter what he has on his Ninjask. Even if he has one attacking move, it's not going to really matter against these two guys, because they're both better on the defensive side versus special defensive side. And he's going to take some time to think what to do, because, when you only have one Pokemon to go into, it's a tough choice. It's a really tough choice. And he just goes in and he dies to Stealth Rock. So that's the game. I think I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you guys liked that game. I kind of want to just show off the Sun team. I'm trying to think if I didn't talk about any of the guys. So you talked about Donphan, talked about Kyurem Black. Oh, he's also Substitute, which blocks Leech Seed and other things like that. Statuses that people really try and get on him. So it is so good to have on it. Ninetales is pretty normal. Blissey is pretty normal. The Kingdra is a little bit out of the ordinary, but it works really well. Like I said, it works really well against rain teams as a counter. And Venusaur is your standard guy. Anyway, that's all I got for today. And who knows, maybe I'll see you guys again in the future. If not, and this is just a one-off, I'm sorry, but hope you enjoyed it anyway. All right, peace, guys.